Hey, Kisses from Kenya is produced by Democrats abroad Kenya, but everything you hear in this podcast reflects our personal perspectives as, as Americans living in Kenya.
Yes, nothing we say should be taken as the official stance of Democrats abroad Kenya, Democrats abroad global, or the Democratic Party. This is an entertainment space and not an official policy platform.
Thank you.
That's how many we have. Wow.
Right?
Wow.
That's what I thought because last.
Oh wow! I didn't put any of my notes in.
I know you didn't.
But I put them on my phone, which is currently recording.
Yeah, that.
I don't know, but I have my first ones. I'm okay.
Okay, you can't get the same notes on your computer.
I told you that I am without Wi-Fi at the moment.
You can connect to mine.
We're already started.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
Hey, all. Hey. Welcome to
Kisses from Kenya. Mwah.
I'm Brendan.
I'm Vuyanzi.
Clearly, she was in the streets last night.
This voice means I had a good time.
Actually, that's a good segue into what you want to talk about.
Yeah, because I'm meeting these guys. What is like, there's inconsistency. Am I attracting, because I've gotten, I told you I'm chilling out and.
The lies you keep repeating.
No, I know, but I'm still meeting inconsistent
It's like the oldest trick in the communist playbook. Just repeat it until it's true.
Well, yes, also too, but it's just the inconsistency for me. Why do you get my number if if sometimes you're going to call and sometimes you're not? Are you going to answer my text or not? Like there's these.
Because you're one of 24 numbers that I got.
Right, and I don't like that. This is why. Anyway.
Well, if you didn't put your coochie on lockdown, then maybe you'd be able to seal the deal. I don't know what to tell you. Because they be calling me.
Well, I was going to ask you about the consistency.
Well, I take them down the yellow brick road, so.
That's some bullshit right there. The yellow brick road? Do they return?
Yeah, they be clicking their heels like there's no place like home.
Oh my gosh.
That's when I get those late night, I miss you messages. And I'm like, don't you got a girlfriend? Is she lying next to you?
No, I'm getting no late night calls. No, it just may be a transition period. The inconsistency. Maybe I feel like I'll start attracting the consistent ones. Oof, I think I'm going to need another Advil too. And now that I'm talking, the world is crashing in on me.
That's because you be screaming. Nobody told you to be shrieking. It's your hangover.
No, it's not a hangover. It's.
Anyway, I mean, men are men. Like, what can I say?
But you have a different.
I'm also a man. Yeah. I do the same thing to them.
Do you?
That's how you get them. Treat them like they treat you.
Is that really true?
Be like, I miss you, and then blue tick him for the next 4 messages. Then all of a sudden he's gonna be pounding on your door.
I'll
you
try.
say you don't invite them over, so
no, nobody's coming back to my house. I mean, we have
I can make you some coffee. You want some coffee?
I'll get it a little bit later.
You like my mic?
Caffeine. It's so cute.
Do you get the reference? Because you didn't say it right.
Caffeine. What do you mean?
It's a Dolly Parton mug.
I don't know. What did she say with caffeine?
Jolene?
Okay, can we talk about something else?
Oh my God. You don't know Dolly Parton song?
I know. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
I mean, yeah, that's like.
And no taking and no giving.
That's literally what established her as a part of I feel like the single black woman's community.
Really? Are you serious?
You don't think that feels that's like a liberation anthem.
Oh my, 9 to 5 will drive you crazy. Oh shit. Is that how she became close with us? Was it that? So it's caffeine.
So caffeine. What
was Jolene about?
The next line is literally, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, after this, I want to hear.
I'm gonna play it for you because, like, yeah, that's an anthem. That's a banger. That's a banger.
Whose anthem is that? Why are we begging people not to take our man? If he wants to go, let him go. Let him go. You want to go? Go.
I'm gonna play it for you. You'll understand. Anyway,
Speaking of going,
men.
No, men. That's it. That's
They're
all I'm
not.
saying.
They're not worth the discussion.
No, I'm sorry. There's something in my mouth, and it's not a pubic hair. Because I feel
For
like you were
once.
gonna say. I feel
For
like,
once.
I knew you were gonna say something, so let me just beat you to the punch. No, okay, but let's.
See what you want to tell the people about my outfit.
Okay, well, okay. Those of you who cannot see and you're on the podcast, let me just say, when I saw this lame, when I saw this,
My
lame,
sister made this.
I hope she doesn't watch this podcast. Not this episode. When I saw this LeMay, I thought he was going to preach. I thought he was going to be preaching because he did come out of the Church of God in Christ. Some of you will know what that is. Those of you who don't, you just have to Google it.
You
And then when you
cannot
Google it and see
join
them,
me.
yes. he
Where's
was a
my
part of that.
tambourine?
I thought he was going to be doing the scripture reading for today. I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, I think I would make a decent preacher.
Oh, you absolutely would.
I'd be getting love offerings all up and down the coast. West Coast, East Coast, Gulf Coast.
You know what? No, please don't be a preacher. You'll be turning them the wrong way.
Like, we've traced an outbreak to a traveling revival.
Ground zero. What do they call it? They don't call it ground zero. They call it, what do they call it when they trace it back to the first person?
Patient zero.
Patient zero. Yeah.
Present.
Like someone with a map on the wall and all these dots that lead.
No, like, my girlfriend's always be trying to tell me, they're like, you should start a cult. You'd be really good at it. And I'm like, my life would be so much easier. Like, just deed your titles over to me.
And they do it, especially if you're wearing this gold lame thing.
I like appear in a puff of smoke.
Oh no, you turn around.
No, I would be the one that comes flying in with the microphone, like on a wire.
And then you have to turn around like this, and then yeah.
And I told you, Judgment Day approaches. Send it, they said no.
Like, okay, let's do it. Drink this cyanide. No, that's terrible.
No,
okay,
I wouldn't do that.
But speaking of, like,
I would lead them to other questionable decisions, not suicide.
No, like, let's just stay here for a second,
Okay.
because this is about, right, influential speech and how influential speech gets people to do things. And so let's talk a little bit about propaganda and today the modern mass persuasion, because what's going on in America and really beyond, but of course we're very in tune with America, is it reminds me of when I used to show my social studies students old recordings of Hitler.
Yeah.
And so you don't know anything he's saying, but you see mass amounts of people and he's speaking, and they're like, yes. And my kids used to say, my students used to be like, oh my God, like how can people follow that? And I'm like,
But then they would go to church on Sunday and do the same thing.
no, but Hitler, that's not fair to compare a preacher to Hitler. It was genocide. That's genocide.
Well, that came later.
That came what?
That came later in the process.
Yeah. But
First, he had to get them whipped up into a mass hysteria.
Yeah, mass hysteria. And but I'm just saying how quickly, look at us now, is the propaganda, all these laws that have passed, books that are getting banned,
But
the changing of history.
You don't see a connection between a Christianity that preaches subservience and obedience no matter what and that.
I don't know. Well, you went to that kind of church. Like, I don't hear that in church. No matter what? No, I don't hear that. Maybe I don't want to hear it, but I don't hear it. I think the church, I don't want to talk bad about the church I grew up in. Maybe that would have leaned more towards that way. We were adjacent to the Kojic Church.
Yeah.
So we were United Holy Church of America.
Mm.
You guys Kojic. What is the Church of God in Christ? Yeah, we rivaled, by the way. So, but now when I go to church, I don't hear that. They're conservative, but I don't hear them talk like that. But it's easy though, and especially I feel like with social media and like propaganda is hitting us left and right,
Yeah.
and the things that people are believing. You're thinking is
Well,
2026.
To me, it's all connected because, like, the place that I see a connection with church is
Okay.
that most people have outsourced their scriptural understanding to their preacher.
Well,
So it's like
yes.
I don't
Okay.
actually go turn over things in my mind, question them, like try to make sense of them. It's like I passively receive the interpretation from you,
Yeah.
which means that my interpretation is now directly colored by your interpretation.
Yeah.
And then even with social media, it's like people get whipped up into a frenzy. But again, it's because they're not going to a primary source. They're like everything is filtered for them through the algorithm and everything else.
So two things to that, because I want to talk about the second one, but briefly touch on the first thing, right? So I do believe there's always been those people who are sitting in church and they'll just never open up a book. But I just want to give people more credit that I hear what you're saying in the pulpit, but
Yeah, but
let me
I
take
see
my
what
Bible.
people are doing out in the streets, and I don't want to give them more credit because that's not what they're doing. Actions speak louder than words, my dear.
I just want to. I just want.
I mean,
humans to win.
I want better for them. Like
Yes.
I'm not saying that in a way that's like denigrating them or like
No, it's a fact.
casting them aside.
It's a fact.
But like the question is like, how do you break that cycle?
Okay, that's the $1,000,000 question. Wait, hold on. That question is too heavy. But I do want to say to the other thing. What was the other thing? Oh, the filtering and going to a primary source. I'm actually. It's really interesting that you say that. I'm actually a little bit confused these days. What's even a primary source anymore? What is a primary source? Because I think things are changing so much, and so many people have access to so many things that look like they could be a legitimate source, but they're not. Because even I think Wikipedia is a good example. When I was teaching, and the kids had to do a research or whatever paper project, when Wikipedia came out, the whole idea of a wiki, right, is people adding to it. We used to say, you can't use Wikipedia as one of your sources. You can't. Then it's like 10 years later or something more than that, like longer, you could start using Wikipedia as a source. So I'm like, what is a primary source anymore? How would you even describe that? How do you get your news? Because you do know a lot of things. How do you get it?
I mean, I try to look in different places, like, because I mean, some of it's through Instagram, some of it's through Twitter, like, some of it's through email, you know, because I'm on some different mailing lists. But, like, I mean, for me, like, what I've always tried, I mean, you know, there's some things like Fox News that are, like, obviously propaganda. Which, to be honest, like, CNN is kind of like the left wing version of that.
I thought it
like,
was CNBC was the left wing version.
I think, like, to me, CNN is more entertainment than it is news, which is the same thing with Fox, right? Like, because so much of it is opinion masquerading as reporting. So, which, you know, a lot of that comes from like the 24-hour news cycle. Like, you know, it's like back when the news was, you had the morning news and you had the evening news,
yeah, and then
and maybe the noontime news.
No, the 11 o'clock news. Oh, that's the evening. No, evening was the 6 o'clock news or 7 o'clock news.
Well, you'd have like the after work, like the dinner time one, and then there was the late night.
Yeah.
But like, it's like when news was stuck in those like time segments, they weren't looking for stuff to fill all this time, right? Because there wasn't the idea that you should be 24/7 receiving information. So like, that's the problem, right? It's like because CNN was the first, like CNN was the first like cable news channel. That's why it's cable news network, CNN.
Oh God, I never even thought about what it means.
They had to start, you know, it's like, of course, sometimes breaking news happens like throughout the day, but they had to come up with stuff to like fill all of this time.
Crazy.
You know, and there was a point in time where, you know, they did what all cable news cable channels used to do, which was like sign off at like 11. So like 11 to like 5 was just like, you know. Yeah,
That would
or
say alert.
like infomercials and stuff.
Mhm. Yes, you get this blender for only $500.
Yeah, get this laptop.
I'm Jack LaLanne, you know.
I used to love infomercials, but anyway.
You
Yeah,
liked watching this?
I love so I was telling someone the other day, I was like, you need to get that Flex Seal. And I was like, you don't remember the thing where he used to spray down that screen door and stick it on the bottom of a boat and be boating around on it?
No, I never liked those infomercials. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that, and I like, there was that crazy lady, Kathy, what's her face? Is it Kathy Evans? The one that she was like, it was like, this is like my dump cookbook. You just like dump all this stuff into like a pot.
What? I
dump recipe. I'm gonna show you. There's a Facebook group dedicated to old videos of her, like with her crazy ass fucking cookbooks.
These were real cookbooks.
Yes.
And it's just dump.
Just dump a bunch of shit into a pot.
Actually, that would be my kind of cooking.
I'm aware. You probably gonna order it once I show you the video.
So what's getting lost in your translation? Ooh,
no, you go first because I want to hear yours.
No, I think, okay, you know how in this country, those of you who don't know, there's a high percentage of fake alcohol.
Yeah.
And this is awful what I'm going to say as a aged woman.
Aged. Give it the 2-syllable pronunciation. Deaconess.
I was thinking about it. I'm not a deaconess. Do they even still have deaconesses?
Of course. Where I used to go to the AME church, we have lots of deaconesses.
So all I'm saying is I've been sick in this country from alcohol more than ever in my life. And it's not that I drink more. And what's making me think is there was some gin, what?
Uh-huh.
You know what? I feel like I'm being judged in this story. There was some Tanqueray. No, it was Tanqueray. That's gin, I think. And she
don't even know what it is, and she drinking it, and then she complained about what happened. It was
orange. I shouldn't have drank it. I got so sick. And I said, and then I called one of the people I was hanging out with. I was like, are you okay? And he's like, he was sick for 2 days in a different way. But it leads me to think I've had a lot of fake alcohol, I think. Because how do you know? That orange should have been, it looked like somebody's.
Well, no, but they make Tanqueray fusions that have like flavors in them. Which sometimes it makes you sick because it has more sugar in it.
That thing made me sick, but I've gotten so sick so many times. I really think I've had bad alcohol, fake alcohol. So to me, like, what does that mean? Do I curb my drinking?
I was gonna say, what the easiest way to solve that problem is?
Do I stop it with the happy hours? Do I stop it with my red wine? No, but I just.
But wine is usually. I mean, it's hard to fake wine.
Right, so I should stay with wine. But sometimes those cocktails. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. Just kidding.
Can you close your legs to the birthing station, please?
I closed them. What's your lost in translation? Do you even have one? My goodness. That's why you wanted me to go first.
No, I do have one.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about sausage.
Do you mean sausage?
Sausages.
No, do you mean the food?
What is happening?
Somebody is screwing something.
Can y'all hear that?
I wonder if it's going to come through.
We're going to find out.
We're going to learn together.
So sausages.
Do you mean penis?
I like a big, meaty sausage.
Wait a minute. Wait. This is getting lost in translation.
I like the sausage to be chunky, girthy.
Good Lord.
I'm talking about real sausage.
Oh, okay.
When I came to Kenya and I first had a sausage here, I was like, what the fuck is this?
But is it smoky?
Any of them. They all have the texture of a hot dog.
No, smoky is different. I'm not crazy about smokies. I like the other sausage.
No, whatever kind of sausage you get, they all have the same texture because they've been ground into oblivion, and the same kind of puffy casing.
Is that how you feel about the sausages?
Yes.
Because seriously, I don't taste like the same consistency.
I like
texture, no.
I like like an Italian sausage.
Oh yes.
Or like a kielbasi.
Oh yes.
A German sausage. Like all of the above. Like a little Polish sausage.
Yo. Oh, I love that. Oh, you're making me hungry.
And they all have that. It's like a meaty texture because they're ground thicker. Like they're not ground as fine.
Yeah.
So when I came here, like being the sausage connoisseur that I am, this is a lot of double entendre. It works in all regards. And like then coming from Louisiana, where we have smoked sausage, we have boudin, we have andouille sausage, but like all of those like are substantial. Like when you cut it, like it has like a
yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now.
And so, like when I got here and I ordered something with sausage, I was like, "The fuck is this?" This is like an Oscar Mayer weenie that you just brought out here.
You were offended.
I'm deeply offended, and I'm still offended. The other day, I ordered like an egg and cheese breakfast burrito at Java because I specifically did not want the bootleg ass sausage in it, and they still brought me a sausage, egg, and cheese.
We're going to give him a sausage. He looks like a sausage man.
I am a sausage man.
So they can't.
I like my Jimmy Dean's breakfast links.
Okay, those I like the least, but everything else that you have named, you're really making me think about the sausages. My dad used to get these. They were thick and they were round, like in a and you cut like pieces. They weren't even the kielbasas. Those were made like that too. But they used to make them in the town next to ours. They were so good.
My auntie and uncle and like my cousins in Wisconsin, they make sausage. Like they make breakfast sausage at home.
We should do that. We should make sausages. Sausage? Yeah.
It's nasty. You sure you want to do that? Because you basically got to fill chitlins with meat.
Oh wait, like
that's what the casing is.
It's intestine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
You got to slide it on the thing and like shoot the meat into it and then twist it and then shoot some more meat into it.
So we have to take doo-doo out of the
you got to clean it first. You got to scrub it down.
So, but there's shit in there, right?
Yeah.
What kind of intestines are they? Pigs or? Yeah. I don't think I want to do this now.
That's your lost in translation moment.
Okay. So, what about your joy? Do you have queer joy? Don't tell me to go first just because you don't know what you want to say. I'll bite your hand. I'll bite your finger.
Well, my queer joy is, as you know, yesterday I got back from Mount Kenya.
Yeah, you just want to set up camp and live up there?
I mean, probably. Find me on the windswept moors.
Yeah.
Riding around on a horse.
Really? Do you
like
think
a
you
Victorian
would live like that?
Find me a man that could take care of me.
What was that movie called with those something cowboys? With the gay cowboys. What were they called? Heck, why is my phone doing that?
I don't know, girl. Clearly, you did not know the tech as well as you thought you did. Mama. Oh, me mama.
What was the gay cowboys? Brokeback Mountain. Don't you?
So you think I'm gonna have like a tortured life as I like marry a woman and then like struggle to live out my dreams in fucking rural Wyoming?
By the way, I never saw the movie.
Jesus Christ!
Did you see the movie?
Do you think it would have won an Oscar if it wasn't tortured? Queer people cannot experience joy in cinema.
Okay, so
at least not award-winning joy.
Okay.
Even Moonlight was full of torture.
Oh my gosh, that one I saw, it was torturous from beginning to end.
But it was so good.
It was good, but it was sad. It was sad. I was very sad.
It's also beautiful.
Yeah, but I just feel like I want these guys just to be able to live their lives and not have to hide. That's what I'm saying. That tortured life was actually a problem. Okay.
They do in the end.
In secret, in the hotel room.
No, it's left open-ended because they're going to continue their life together.
They can't. As Black men in those neighborhoods where they live, they can't be gay.
You're sucking the queer joy out of the room with every word that you utter.
Why are you gay?
Anyway, yes, my queer joy was that I summited Point Peter, so I climbed up the rocks and planted my flag.
I don't. Is this real or is Saint Peter a person?
Point Peter.
Is that a person?
It's a summit at Mount Kenya.
But the way you said it, I'm like, is his name Peter? And you climbed on top and you planted.
No. Jesus.
It's too many double entendres here. Okay, so what's bringing me joy, my black joy, is thrifting. I forgot how much I don't like shopping, but I love thrifting, and the secondhand industry is so strong here. So secretly what I've been doing is every week I buy something new. one new thing. Okay, this weekend was 2. This is one of them. Do you like this dress? Oh, my titty's hanging down there, but do you like it? By the way, in one of our, you don't like my dress? You feel like you think it's ugly?
Stand up and give me a twirl.
No, you don't like my dress? Why don't you like it?
You need to either like pin it here because it lets them fall down to the side. They're not looking perky like they usually are.
I'll fix it.
I want better for you.
I have to.
Or you need to get those little jelly like things that you slap on there. And
so it's not the dress; it's the titties that are too low. Mm-hmm. Okay, but is the dress okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I can ring up the titties.
They just need a little support.
I'll work on it after this episode. They'll be supported by next episode.
They'll be looking to see the difference. If you're not watching on YouTube, now you have a reason to.
By the way, one of these episodes that you just released, you didn't tell me my boob was like halfway out the shirt. You're always like, no, it's not hanging out. And then I see the video and my
which one
was hanging out when I had my baseball hat backwards, and I was like doing like this, and one of my
was
like boom, 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 boom. I was like, wait, what?
I was too distracted by your butch attire.
A titty hanging out is not butch. My top part was butch.
I am a respectful man. I keep my eyes up here.
You have to help a sister out. Sheesh.
So from now on, I'll be like, hey.
You could be like,
this is Kisses from Kenya.
Okay, so you guys, please, if you're not already, follow us. Listen to us on your favorite platforms. Listen to us.
Any of them work.
On the go. Spotify, Apple
Podcast.
Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, if you want to see our cute faces and my hanging breasts.
They're not like droop. Well, we'll talk about that.
I'll go fix it. Gosh. They need to be up a little bit more.
Like up and to the center.
Yeah, okay. To the center. They're not going to go in the center. Whose boobs do that? Okay. And those of you, don't forget to go to votefromabroad.org, because why should they go there?
I mean, right now we're in the thick of the lead up to the midterm elections, which are very important. I know we're all I think we're all tired of hearing it's the most consequential election of our lives.
Yeah, but this is for real.
Well, I feel like we're beating the same dead horse when we say that, but for real, y'all.
Let's beat the head horse again.
But to me, it's also one of those where it's I think when I look at the slate of candidates that we have, Democratic candidates, there's actually some of them that I'm actually excited for. So it's not just about being against Trump or whatever. It's also there's a reason to be excited.
There's new blood
based on who's coming in. So to me, it's one of those where it's what did they say? If you're not a part of the conversation, you're on the menu.
Oh. Mm.
Or if you're not if you're not at the dinner table, you're on the menu.
Oh, but it depends who's eating.
Okay, first of all, Jesus. You said that your legs are closed,
but my mouth is not. Oh no, I don't. This is terrible.
You won't be like that QVC woman giving blowjobs on the hair.
Oh, that lady said something like blowjob. She was talking about her hair.
Yeah, it looked like you went to the salon and got a blowjob. I mean, a blowout. I know all them grannies was I remember the days.
This has been Kisses from Kenya. Mwah. See you guys next time.
Bye.